Hey, what's up, everybody, and good morning, and welcome to Coffee with Brexx. I'm glad you guys are here. If you're new, Coffee with Brexx is a weekly Wednesday morning talk show where we talk gaming news or big news or whatever's on our hearts or minds, and if it relates to gaming, that's good. If it doesn't, that's fine. I call it a talk show because it's interactive with chat. If you guys want to have any questions or anything, you can put in the channel. Put it in the Twitch chat. We'll talk about it or get to it. And if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, then it's more of a podcast because it's less interactive while we're live. But I respond to any comments or questions in the comment section below. Anyway, good morning. I'm glad you guys are here. I was very unsure because the way I want this to go in the future is I want to try to have a guest each week. To talk about different things. Maybe they even bring something to the table that we talk about and discuss, whether it's gaming or not. My name is Brexx, by the way. I'm a streamer on Twitch. I stream every Sunday through Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, as well as Wednesday mornings now at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And you've come to the right place. Hey, what's up, Max? Hey, what's up, Rail? Hey, what's up? Oh, God daggum, what's up, dude? Oh, man. So, I can't, I was even telling my girlfriend yesterday, I was like, look, Dagum's even going to TwitchCon. I'm so excited. I can't wait to meet. I was trying to think yesterday, too. I was like, there's two people I need to send my actual phone number to, and you're one of them, just so we can get together at TwitchCon. Max, what's up, man? Good morning. Dakota, good morning. Ams, good morning. Did you guys ever watch Good Mythical Morning on YouTube? I don't have that command set up, Dakota. Yep, Rail, you're number 2. It's coming. Text me anytime. Hey, Meg. Yeah, I cut my hair off. So yeah, I cut it all off. It's super messy right now because I just woke up like 20 minutes or 40 minutes ago. Need to talk about Overwatch summer skins. Let me pull it up. I was actually gonna talk about Overwatch this morning. Let's look at them. Let's look at them in a minute. Pull it way down here. Oh, that Hanzo skin looks cool. I'll put it on the big screen in just a second. Let's talk about. Oh, you may or may not be going to TwitchCon. Well, if you are, man, let us know. And because I'll be there. Dagon will be there. Anybody else going to TwitchCon that hangs out in the chat? Avocado Ams will be there. You see her little 19 thing. There's no way I was gonna go without her. So. The way these Wednesday mornings work is sometimes we will have a large topic. Like last week, we talked a little about like mainstream Christianity, and then sometimes we will not, and we'll just talk about gaming news and stuff like that. But as well as an AMA type situation where if you have any questions for me about me or anything that I do or my life, feel free to ask. I always feel like I'm an open book. So feel free to ask away. I also, it's probably never anything that's too personal. I mean, last week, you guys know I'm a pastor. You guys know that I'm a Christian, and I like all my stuff kind of comes from that worldview. Even though it's a little bit different than like traditional Christianity, but nonetheless, it's there. You guys want to know? I'm thinking about doing an episode where I tell you guys my story and like where I came from, like. Give you guys like my background and everything, because like obviously like most of you guys probably grew up playing games and stuff. We'll talk about Overwatch because there's actually something really interesting about Overwatch that they're talking about, that at the beginning of the Overwatch League had me super excited about Overwatch and actually wanting to play. Also, side note, this camera right here will be moved on Thursday. And I'm really excited. Or Thursday or Friday. Oh, so I said I stream Sunday through Thursday night. I've started streaming on Friday afternoons, and this Friday I'll be streaming that new Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, which I'm super excited about. I can't wait to play that game. Probably all day. You have marching band practice? That's super important, bro. How else will you know all of the steps and things? All right. So my playlist is royalty free, so I don't really have a control over the. Well, I do have control over the playlist. But it all comes from a royalty free, so my VOD doesn't get muted. So I can't. I know sometimes people are like, hey, do you take song requests? And not really, because the way I do these is I do the talk show and then I don't chop it up, but I like edit the beginning and end to make it make sense for YouTube, and then I put it on YouTube. So I can't change the music because everything that I've been told, this playlist is royalty free. I'm gonna skip that song though because it has words in it and it's kind of weird me talking over words. All right, so let's talk about Overwatch. Well, once again, if you guys have anything that you guys want to discuss or talk about or ask me this morning, feel free to put it in chat. I like this as interactive. So, all right, dude, your fire department is on a call. All right, dude. Well, hey, be safe out there, and thank you for helping out as much as you do. I think what I want to do though is, because I like that the chat is on screen for the chat's on screen for the YouTube video when I put it on there, so they kind of know what's going on. Let me do one thing real quick. This is gonna be, I think I want to do this. I don't know what this is gonna look like, so you guys give me 1 second. Hey YouTube. So I should be able to take this. I should be able to take this, and remove it. 1 second. We'll start off with Overwatch this morning. A nice dog. What are you doing all day, man? Do you want to play Overwatch later? I don't even have it installed. I need to though. Add this. Add. I think this is what I want to do. Display capture. Add source. I think I want to add this. And then I want to drag it down. And I want to put it in this box. 1 second. Y'all are seeing some behind the scenes. Oh, a job interview? Where at, man? Congrats. So like right here. And then I'll take the where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Display capture. I'll put it in here. I'll put the webcam frame above it so it looks nice and pretty. Like that. I think this is how I want it to look. That way you guys can see what I'm looking at on my screen, as well as me, and as well as the chat. I think this is it. I think this is the play. If you guys think it sucks, just this is it for this week. All right. Where's your job interview at, man? Let's talk about that real quick before we jump into this stuff. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Obviously, I believe you'll nail it. You're a super personable guy, and people like you. So unless it's for like something like totally random that you wouldn't fit into. Chevron, awesome, dude. Dude, like you're such a people person. Like working working like anywhere around like the public, you would be killer at. I know it, dude. I would hire you. So we call this Coffee with Brexx. I'm actually drinking coffee. I try to drink coffee every week. Man, it's hot in here. But you know, we got a new Keurig, and I love the donut coffee with some caramel macchiato creamer. It's so good. Now, true coffee, like people will be like, that's not real coffee. Anyway, all right. Here we go. Summer Watch. The summer games are back in Overwatch. So this is a nice dog wanted to talk about the Overwatch skins. This looks really cool to me. This is Genji, I guess, with the sword. And when I was right out of high school, I worked at a Verizon wireless call center. And the only website that we could really go to outside of Verizon's website was Amazon. And I would spend hours looking at random stuff. And one time I was looking at fencing stuff, like fencing apparel, like, and swords. They're not called swords. What do they call it in fencing? And that's what this reminds me of. It looks cool though. This looks like a kendo stick from WWE though, like he's gonna hit somebody with it. Bailey's Irish Creamer, non-alcoholic. Well, where's the fun in that, dude? Where's the fun in that? I wonder if people put like real alcohol in their morning coffee and they're like, I gotta have it to get by. If that's you, let me know what that's like. I think I like that. I think I've had that before. I'm not sure. Some people do. I wonder what that tastes like. Oh, we're never gonna get through, but that's okay. There is a PBR. Oh, I gotta pull it up, dude. I gotta pull it up so you guys can kind of see the topics across the top. Anyway, these are things that I found last night and this morning. That I thought were interesting. Yeah, you can't, but I can. Yes, do not drink underage. I do not condone underage drinking ever. PBR is like my favorite. So I'm from Alabama, right? I like PBR like because I'm a hipster, and ironically, you know, I know, dude, I know, but I love it. It's just easy to drink. They have hard coffee, and I haven't had it yet. Somebody hit me up yesterday and was like, "Yo, TJ, I know you've had this." And I was like, "I haven't had it yet. I wish." But man, coffee flavored beer. I haven't seen it though, so it's only in a number of markets. I don't know. Like I haven't seen it. I mean, this is where Max. This is where you say, well, the French let their kids drink wine at dinner all the time. Anyway, this is what I was thinking of when I was thinking about alcoholic coffee. That comes in a 4-pack apparently. I want this. If you guys see this out there, tell me. If you see it at a grocery store that's like a chain, let me know. I want to get on this. I want to try it. So if you see this, can't wait for November. It's like you're going to have the baby. Meg's actually having a baby. She's going to have a baby. She's going to get out of the hospital. She's going to be like, I need a drink. Hello? I need a drink. After all of that, like after that whole ordeal. I feel that. I feel that. Oh, also, I'm sorry you had such a bad day yesterday. Like having the flat tire. I was literally thinking like, man, I wish I was around to come help you change your tire. Your drinks can have, dude. Same, dude. You know what I wish I drank though? Like I wish I was like super sophisticated, and this was like a night show with this like whiskey with Brexx, you know, and we just sipped really fancy whiskey and had like better conversations. Dude, I want to get into it, man. I just never have. I'm pretty easy to please though. I like just if it's not like PBR, I'll usually get like something local. Bourbon, expensive taste. Dang, dude, whiskey ginger ale, dude. So they have. I say dude a lot. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that. So I've been drinking this ginger ale mixed with lemonade, from Canada Dry. That stuff's good. I wonder if that would be good in whiskey. Obviously not flavored whiskey, right? Just like traditional. Why? Because it's good. Dude, and I said it again. And it's so hot outside. That's the first thing I thought of was when I saw your flat tire and I was like, man, it's so hot outside. And you've got, I've got to. I'm gonna try really hard. Fireball. I haven't had Fireball in a while because it's good, but man, is it easy to drink and can lead to some issues. I mean, this was years ago. I haven't had it in like probably like 4 or 5 years. Anyway, let's see. There was something else I was gonna say. It's how you remember it, absolutely, and that's why I probably shouldn't. All right, let's get through these skins. These look cool. This doesn't look very like I never played May anyway, so I don't really know what this is like. I mean, I guess it's cool. It's got the little dragon on her. She looks cool, and the hearts. That's cool. That's a spray of. That's pretty funny. I want to see the actual skins though. This is really funny. Do you guys remember really good super soakers as a kid? Like the ones that you like would pump like 50 times. It'd be like, do not pump this more than 12 times. And you like, you would have to like, I know, Dagon probably remembers because me and him are roughly the same age. But you would like pump it and it would get to where it was so hard. You would just be like squeezing it to get it back. And then when you would pull the trigger, I mean, these things would kick. They'd be like, and oh my gosh. And the goal was obviously to murder your friends with a water gun, but they just don't make. Yeah, this is gonna be the oldest sounding thing I say all morning. They just don't make them like they used to. Yes, and oh my gosh, it would like kind of hiss a little bit. Like it was this whole ordeal with Super Soakers when I was a kid. They came out with one of the last ones I think they came out with was it was a backpack even. Like you had the backpacks that you would fill up, and then you had the gun on the front. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, man! I never had the backpack. Can you buy Super? Let's look at Super Soakers, dude. I gotta remember you guys can see everything on my screen. Super Soaks? No, my bad. I can't type. So they roughly looked like this, but you could pump the gun. So you can't pump this. So now like it's all on the trigger that sends this little squirt. Back in the day, this little section right here was like a shotgun where you could pump it and build up pressure behind the tank and just spray like nobody's business. Oh, you can put your logo on these? That's cool. All right, close that first of all. This is $800. This is $800. Why? I don't understand. Okay. You know, I want to be the dad that gets my kid cool stuff, but I'm looking for... They just don't have them, dude. Hey, there's a Fortnite one. All right, these look like you can pump them. They're not official Super Soakers. I need to know. Oh, no, that looks like it, but it's not the $800 one. That's what she said. Dude, if there's one, I said it again. All right, I'm gonna start beeping my dudes. You ever listen to a public speaker? And this is why I'm so like keen on it. But do you ever listen to a public speaker and they like say there's like a certain word or phrase that they say over and over and over and over again? And the one that if you're in a public speaking class, the one that they'll tell you the most to look out for is or like you don't want to say those when you're public speaking. And for me right now, I think it's dude. Like when I'm streaming, it's dude. I don't say that very much in conversation, I don't think. All right, so needless to say, these are not the same. Like even this, like it's just maybe I should get this to test it out. Can you pump this one? Look how much fun he's having. This guy looks like he's my age, right? Maybe not. Maybe he's a little younger than I am. So they started putting... Yep, pump action. All right, maybe you can pump them again. I felt like at one point they stopped doing that because people were saying they were getting hurt or something. Just don't ruin it for the rest of us, okay? We wanna spray each other with water as much as possible. All right, sorry. That's PUBG news. Anyway, this is a cool skin. I don't play this game. Oh, look at that. That's cool. It's like a Super Soaker bow. Was that ever a thing? I know Nerf had a bow. That looks cool. This looks really cool. I'm very, you know, I dig this. I think this looks cool. You know, this is what I imagine the American people looking like when we're overthrowing the government and taking it back. Cool masks, red, white, and blue, like standing for something bigger than ourselves. 6-pack of PBR strapped 3 to my chest, 3 to my thigh right here, and just taking back America. That's me right there. You guys are probably like, what? What did I get into? That's a cool spray. Under the sea. Ash. Hey, I'm going to play, if I come back to this game, I'm going to play It's Not What Patriotism, absolutely. But what if it did? What if we made this image patriotism again, dude? Like, I retweeted this yesterday too. My favorite phrase is that people shouldn't be afraid of its government. The government should be afraid of its people. And I'm telling you, this would be dope. Everybody, like, you know the scene in V for Vendetta where everybody puts on the masks and runs out into the street? Maybe this is it. I mean, the Guy Fawkes mask is more recognizable. Like if like millions of people put on a Reaper mask and ran out in the street, like the government would probably be like, what is going on? But the Guy Fawkes mask, they would know. Sorry, my in-ears are all over the place. If I come back to Overwatch, I'm playing Ashe, by the way. She looks cool. He looks awesome. He's always looked awesome. I don't know how to play tanks. What is that? Oh, they're the summer games. Okay, so the medals. That's the Brigitte, and the hamster guy. He's funny. I haven't played the game since he came out. Here's what I noticed about. So when Overwatch League was first announced, like teams were cities, right? So Atlanta has a team now, which is the closest city to me, and I'm a big fan of all Atlanta sports. Atlanta Braves, man, like that's the one traditional sports team that I care the most about. So Atlanta has an Overwatch team, and I thought, you know, Atlanta having an Overwatch team, I might be able to get into it and watch it. But when they first started talking about the Overwatch League, it was like each city or each team is represented by a city, and there will be home and away games. And they're just now starting to kind of make that happen. And the way it's going to work is each team will have at least 2 weekend homestands where they play their matches in their home city. And some markets, like I think they said Dallas. Yeah, Dallas Fuel will host as many as 5. Like that's such a cool idea to me that the teams will actually travel to their cities to represent. But with all of the teams being like actually located in California, I wonder if there's going to be like a hard time actually getting regional fans that connection. The reason, well, I love the Braves because I grew up in the Atlanta Braves market in LaGrange, Georgia, and Valley, Alabama, right? Like still on Eastern time in Alabama. And every night throughout the summer, my granddad and I would watch the Braves. And so I grew up loving the Braves on a whole another level. A lot of people in the country, though, love the Braves because in the 90s, when they were on TBS, they were owned by Ted Turner. They were on literally every TV in the country, right? So the Braves are one of those teams that's known nationally, and it's easy to love. In esports, it's easy to follow your favorite team, right? Even though they're based mostly out of LA. So I'm wondering though, like, so when the Atlanta Reign, right? That's their name. Like, when they come to Atlanta to play their 2 weeks, I'm sure they're gonna have people show up and be like diehard fans. But I wonder, and this would be like such an issue. Let me just get it all out there. I think it would be really hard for them, like monetarily, especially with like the Overwatch League, to have your team always in Atlanta, and then every weekend you're either away or home, and you have like kind of your home arena or whatever. I know that would be almost impossible. But you think about the NFL, and they've been talking about having a team in London for years, right? Because each year the NFL does games over in London to kind of hype people up about it, and then eventually they want to have a team. But think about logistically, like your team traveling from London to the United States weeks at a time. Like there's so many different like logistic things that don't make sense. But I think this is a cool move because if I'm an esports fan, which I am, I will buy an Atlanta Reign jersey and put my name on the back of it and my number on the back of it. My number from high school. I don't currently play any sports or college. I was number 5 all the way through. But I think this is cool. Like I would go see this. Like I know a Nice Dog would be super excited about Overwatch League because he plays it. I know you've got guys like me and a Nice Fish and Brandon Chance and Danny Erm, like us guys that went to California together to watch League of Legends. Like I know that we would get together and go watch Overwatch and cheer on the Atlanta Reign, even though we're not like super vested in it. So I think this is a cool move. I think this is really neat, even though it's only going to be so like for Atlanta, which I'm sure is a small market. It'll be like two weekend home stands where Atlanta and the teams that they're playing they'll come to Atlanta and they'll play in front of their audience. I think that's cool. I mean, this picture is Atlanta, right? That bird. I also love that all Atlanta sports teams have like red and black in there. Like red and black aren't my favorite colors, but I love that the city. It's kind of like Seattle. All Seattle, like major Seattle teams, have like lime green in their logo or in their team colors. Like Atlanta always has red and black, and they're usually a bird, except for the Braves. Please don't change the Braves, even though they're not like PC anymore, and people are like, you can't name your team after the Indians, and I'm like, wait, but there is literally a team called the Indians, and Braves. Anyway, whatever. We don't have to get into that. Please don't change. So I don't know any of the players or anything, but I'd be down. I think this is hype. Here's another thing though. I mean, this is cool because like these are all Eastern teams. Dallas, LA. So LA has 2 teams. That's cool. Seattle does not have the Supersonics anymore. No, they're the Golden State Warriors, right? Vancouver has a team. Are any of my Canadian friends here? How far are y'all from Vancouver? Atlanta, Florida, Houston, Philadelphia, and Washington. Boston. I'm not counting foreign. New York, Boston, New York. Okay, so there's a considerable amount of foreign teams, which is really cool. That I'm sure logistically is not made to plan for, but it looks like the United States teams are pretty spread out. There's like East Coast, West Coast, and nothing in between. There, unfortunately, well, Dallas, but there's nothing in like Dagums in Arizona. There's nothing like. I wonder if there's a big esports market there. The Oklahoma City Thunder. See, I don't follow the NBA. I'm sorry. Okay, and it makes sense. Like they're gonna like each homestand would be people playing. So like the teams that are in like the same region, like it would make them like these teams right here: Atlanta, Florida, Houston, Philadelphia, and Washington D.C. They would all play like they would all do their homestands together, and that makes a lot of sense because there's not a lot of moving around there. Minneapolis is getting an MLS team, aren't they? Or did they already? Even Denver. Dude, Denver's actually, I'm wearing a Blue Moon hat that I got when I was in Denver last year, and the culture there is so cool. But they like everywhere you go, there's something supporting their teams. There's Broncos and Rocky stuff everywhere, which was so cool. And we were only like a few blocks from Coors Field, which is one of the baseball fields I want to go to in my lifetime. Yeah, Phoenix would be awesome. Hey, what's up, Z-Rock? Oh, Z-Rock's here. Good, because I wanted to talk about the PUBG news. You went to Dallas' first home game? I'm sure there's going to be a lot going on. So this is too cool too. Like they want to expand it to 52 homestands events next year, which is insane. That's a lot of traveling for the teams, but like this. I think this is one way, another way, because it's already happening like crazy thanks to games like Fortnite, League of well, not so much League, but now Overwatch doing this. Esports is becoming more mainstream, and doing these homestands, I think, is bridging the gap between traditional sports and esports even more. And the coverage that it allows, I'll never forget the Colin Cowherd clip where he was saying, ESPN showing video game. The day ESPN shows video games is the day that I retire. And the truth is, like he said that way before esports was blowing up, way before people knew that it was going to turn into this. But I think this opens the door for more major networks to start carrying this. They show esports on DirecTV. I didn't know that. Do they have like a specific esports channel? Because I know, like, ESPN, what that comment was made over was they were showing the... first of all, I hate the comments because he was saying it about Heroes of the Dorm, which was a Heroes of the Storm tournament that would pay, like, kids' tuitions and stuff. Which is... I mean, whatever it is, like, you should be behind kids doing what they got to do to get tuition. What type of money? Are you talking about like the players? Let's see. Overwatch League. So most esports Overwatch League players earn a minimum salary of 50K a year. So, and that's what I was gonna say is like most, if not all now, esports not organizations as in the teams, but like if you play in the LCS or you play in the Overwatch League, there's a minimum salary that you make. You do have to be 18 years old. So 50K a year, complete with healthcare, retirement savings plan, and housing during the course of the season, as well as like all of their travels paid for and things like that. 50K is really good money. I was in that bracket for a few years of my life, and it was pretty easy going. It's really good money, and hopefully, and yep, they stream, so they can make an income from streaming. And this is where, like, the whole deal with Tfue, right? There was that whole how much money FaZe was taking from it. Like, they have contracts. These kind of contracts are a lot more like looked over, I'm sure, but they hopefully. But they, can get money from brand deals. They can get money from sponsorships, streaming. So they can make more than 50K a year if they want, But they get the peripherals, they get the travel, they get healthcare, which is obviously in this country a huge deal. I didn't realize they got retirement savings, but that's awesome. And then housing, obviously they don't have to worry about their housing because a lot of times they live in gaming houses, which I'm seeing like a lot more in esports team, especially in League, where teams are moving away from the team house and they have like a scrim house or like a stream house, but the players are living more and more on their own, which I think is really awesome. They don't get much money from sponsorships because the team is essentially bringing all of the sponsorships to them, right? Like if you sign with Dallas Fuel, right, you're gonna they've already established that relationship, so they're getting the sponsorship money, and then the player just gets the benefits of like, oh cool, I get free Logitech, a certain amount of free Logitech stuff each time, right? Or I don't know exactly the ins and outs of how that works, but I mean it still sounds like a really cool deal. So needless to say, this next Overwatch season, if you guys want to meet up and have a Brexx Live meetup in Atlanta and see some Atlanta games, I'm down. I gotta get a jersey though. You'll know me because my jersey will say Brexx on the back of it. But yeah, 50K is real good. Z-Rock, congrats on the rebrand too, by the way. Z-Rock owns his own company, print company, which is so cool to me. So we graduated high school together. He actually graduated a year after me. And dude, so proud of you, man. Killing it. I need to get some stuff printed, like some graphics for me. Maybe like a banner, like a Brexx Live banner. Can you do those? Let's figure that out later. I'm gonna have to talk about that now. I would rather source locally. Hey, Z-Rog, while you're here though, speaking of PUBG, PUBG like released they're going more of like a story route with PUBG. Oh yes, I was literally watching a day in the life of Japanese people yesterday, and one thing they said was like always have business card. Like Japanese people always have business cards, and if you don't have a business card when you go to a meeting, it's like a sign of like an organization. I got business cards. Hey babe, if you're still in the chat, write that down. 500 for $25. That's plenty, dude. Let's do it. With a design? Are you serious? I'll send you my logo. Let's make it happen. I can give you 20. I can do $25. Daggum, thanks, man. Good idea. I've been working on my elevator pitch. So the new shot, do it, man. So PUBG is doing like a story for this upcoming season, which, yes, I know Fortnite copied PUBG and a lot. First of all, I don't care if these games copy each other because they're both great games in their own right. I don't play PUBG anymore, but I want to. And this whole, it's kind of talking about the story, a little bit of the island, how this kid grew up on the island, and how the island changes over time. And you'll see at the end here, this was really interesting. It's very, what's that short story? What's the short story where they're all on the island, or the guy like wants them to kill each other? The kind of like it kind of like inspired the Hunger Games, which obviously inspired games like this. Like, I think that's really cool that they're doing that. Obviously, Battle Royale, is that what the short story is called? I swear. Oh yeah. Okay, I know the movie you're talking about, but hunting people. The Most Dangerous Game. Short story by Richard Connell. It's a short story about like the rich man that like he like basically tells the people, hey, you have this amount of time to go, and then I'm going to hunt you. That's kind of what it reminds me of a little bit. I'm sorry, but I know what you're talking about. I've never read Lord of the Flies, but Battle Royale is actually this movie that inspired this whole wave of video games. The thing about this story is like Fortnite, in my opinion, like does these stories really well. Like each season kind of has a story as to what's going on. You kind of put the pieces together as you go, but it's all comical, and it feels like a video game. Like I'm just having fun with it. Like this season, like there was this big catastrophe. These two characters went into the bunker. They came out of the bunker, and now everything is like in the future, and it's really fun and kind of quirky. But the PUBG story that they're putting in this season is very it's way more visceral. It's more like emotional, right? Like he's kind of talking about people surviving, and obviously PUBG is more realistic than Fortnite. But you've got this kid that grew up on the island, and now he's seemingly controlling the cameras on the island so that people can see what's going on. Like, and obviously done very well for himself, growing up alone on an island that's been deserted to now living in this mansion and controlling all these cameras. This is really cool. I think this is a cool move for PUBG. You know, it makes me interested to play the game again, honestly. So maybe we'll do that. I don't know what you guys think about PUBG. I don't know. Fortnite Season 10, everything we know so far. Oh, they built a giant robot in Fortnite, and I think they completed it today. It's like a big robot of the Cuddle team leader. Let me close the ones we've already talked about. All right. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about that PUBG, the PUBG season, but I'm not spending any money on PUBG. Any thoughts on PUBG before we move on? The trailer's really cool. I'm down to play it. Other than Z-Rock, I don't know if any of you guys even play that. Hey, I got your text. Let me send these texts back. All right, cool. So GameStop, right? So I'm going to GameStop Friday to buy Ultimate Alliance 3. GameStop is kind of like the Guitar Center of video games, right? Like people hate to shop there, but sometimes you have to. If you haven't watched any new Pokemon news, not really. I saw that they were not using, from what they say, they're not using any any like previous models. Like they're making new models for all the Pokemon. Let's just look. I love Guitar Center. Yeah, Max, me too, man. What do you mean? I love Guitar Center. Yeah, me too, man. I had a good time working there. Just like, let me expand on what I was saying. Also, look at this Switch Lite. Holy crap, it's pretty. I want to buy that for my girlfriend so I can have it. Show off the new haircut, dude. I've been wearing a hat on stream because everybody was making fun of my short hair. So Camelot 331 got he quit his job at GameStop, and then now if you guys haven't been following the story, this is really interesting how GameStop like has been just messing with this guy. Reminds you of 06 Brexx. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm not driving the same one, but I'm driving another Honda Civic too, bro. So I'm still like the same. I'm still the same guy from 2006, man. Just got a bigger audience, I guess. This guy's Camelot 331's videos are crazy. Like GameStop ended up getting him fired from his new job after he left GameStop a long time ago. The corporate side of GameStop sounds a lot like the corporate side of Guitar Center, in that it's very, very crappy. Dude, that's what I'm saying, Ice Wolfie. GameStop or YouTube's full of these stories, but GameStop. I was talking about how I have to go to GameStop on Friday to buy this new game. So apparently, according to IGN, they're going to be creating this new open store concept and have certain locations that only cater to retro gaming, which I think is cool because, like, for me right now, like, where do I go to buy N64 games? Well, obviously the internet, which is what's causing so much problem for GameStop, but it could be cool to just go and browse and, like, find things that I didn't know existed, or, you know, if I wanted to go pick something up today or go, like, look for another, like, N64 and stuff like that, if that's what it's going to look like. But they actually said something. That was loud. Was that loud for you guys? We got a 15-second ad. They also said that, is this made by the same people that made that I think that's the thing. Same with Guitar Center, Ice Wolfie. If they would just let me buy my stuff or help me buy stuff, that's fine. But they want to get, like, first of all, why does GameStop want to sell a $3 warranty on a video game? I'm not using my disc as a frisbee or my cartridge as like a coaster. So chill. Same with and Max. This is the thing, dude. That's it, dude. The same with Guitar Center is they didn't care about you as an employee. They didn't care about you as a customer. They didn't care about your music or your dreams. They cared about profit more than they cared about people. I'd be like, hey, I helped this kid find his first guitar. Well, did you sell him the pro coverage? Well, no, his family didn't want to buy that. See, did you sell him a gear card? No, I didn't. Did you sell him a tube amp? No, he's 14 years old and he got his first guitar. He doesn't need a tube amp. I sold him a $100 modeling amp. Oh man, see, you got to upsell. No, dude. I just want people to get what they want. Anyway, enough about Guitar Center. I do too, man. Cause honestly, I wanted to apply for a job at GameStop, like just as a part-time thing, like to have something to do. And I've watched a lot of Camelot's videos. His stuff's real good. I couldn't imagine, like, even at Guitar Center, as bad as it was, the stuff I've been hearing about GameStop is 1,000 times worse. Oh yeah, dude. Guitar Center was the same way. They were like, each employee has to have 2 people sign up for credit cards a day, a shift. And I was like, but I fundamentally disagree with that. And they were like, we don't care. We want money. I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry. But let me say this. There are certain situations like Max. So I know Max from when I worked at Guitar Center. And Max is a great kid. He comes in and he plays guitar very well, by the way. Incredible guitar player. Super cool kid. And like Max was always like super respectful and everything like that. And when I say he would come in and play guitar, like he wouldn't come in and crank amps to 11 and just blast everybody out of the room. Like Max, when people like Max come in, like it's different. Like we have a relationship beyond you're just a customer, you know. And the same with the rest of the guys there. But corporately, they don't care about you. They just care about making more money. Unfortunately, I guess that's what they're there for. But at the same time, like I've been ordering from Sweetwater since I left GameStop as much as possible. I'll go Guitar Center. Sorry, I'll go in Guitar Center and buy picks and see everybody. But when it comes to like big purchases, I've made them all on Sweetwater since I left. Because anyway, back to GameStop. Video games are no longer just a form of entertainment, but a fundamental part of the fabric of a modern customer's life. True. The consumer believes gaming is the most immersive, most challenging, and most creative and most inclusive form of entertainment and vibrant storytelling available, and in many cases is an important facet of their identity. I mean, yes, that's true. That's good research. Like, I grew up a gamer. I've got a gaming tattoo. I want more. Like, gaming is a big part of my life. It's good that they recognize that, and that, you know, playing video games for me is more than just spending money and killing time. Like everybody has different, like I could tell you the story of the night I got like the Xbox launch. I can tell you about the night that I got the original Halo Combat Evolved, and me and my buddy went back to his house and we stayed up literally all night playing it, and how we were just amazed at, like, oh, there's a white button that literally turns on the flashlight, like your flashlight. It blew my mind. Like, I can tell you stories about, you know, World of Warcraft, and the first time that I show you guys a picture. Let me actually drag this over here real quick. I want to show you guys a picture of the night that Wrath of the Lich King came out. I've got a picture of me playing it. Let me find it though, dude. This is good. Max, I'm sorry if I upset you about Guitar Center, but behind the scenes, it's not that great of a place. The girl night elves. No, that wasn't my speed back then. I gotta go way back. This is gotta go way back. Oh, here's some high school Brexx pictures. It's not the right ones though. I know it's on here. Oh my gosh. There's some really, really funny pictures of me from back in the day. Let me find. There's me and JWC. So me, JWC, and another friend of mine that he's not in this community at all. Like we would sit. My grandmother had this round kitchen table, which hopefully one day I'll be able to inherit. And we would sit around it with our laptops playing World of Warcraft like all night. I gotta find this picture because you can like see the box in the back. It's real. Oh, here it is. I found it. So here is me. The night Wrath of the Lich King came out. There's the box. I mean, this is before I even had a Razer Naga, dude. Look at that. Look at this. First of all, I don't use Degree anymore, for the record. Oh yeah, the employees are different. Like that's why I go back there, Max, because I love the people that work there. So, and that's why I still tell my friends like, yeah, go to Guitar Center, look for these people, they'll take care of you. Oh, I had my ears pierced then too. This is funny. I had the Blackberry Pearl. That was a classic. And a Choco Cat for some reason. Why did I have that? Anyway, playing World of Warcraft, dude. She tagged me this in 2008, but dude, I'm telling you. Here's some. Y'all want to see some other embarrassing pictures of me? These are college pictures. Let's see. Prehistoric, bro. Max, what year were you born? Hang on, there was another picture of me I wanted to find where I just. Oh look, you guys know Scar, right? This is Scar when he was in like, I think elementary school, dude. Are there any more pictures that are really funny that we need to see? Oh man, love you, Dad. That's Z-Rock right there. I'm a musician. This is me and JWC. I don't know him. But he was friends with Jay. This is me and JWC like a long time ago. I think that's all the good ones. There's pictures of me speaking. My mom tagged me in 7 million. Oh, this is the picture I always show people that like. I had snake bites and my ears pierced in the swoosh at one point. Anyway, enough of that, guys. I can't full screen it. It won't let me full screen the picture, will it? I've already closed it. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. You heard I had more? I mean, I could. No, I didn't. I had my tongue, my snake bites, and my ears. Add me on Facebook, bro. You can go through them all. Oh, another thing that GameStop is doing, obviously, like trying to update their stuff and make it better. One thing. Oh, it was this picture that he showed. Is trying to do like more like esports like tournaments and things, which I think is a good idea. I think that's a good move. Like people want to compete. I want to compete. You know, if it's done right. Like the GameStop that I bought Mortal Kombat from, she was super nice. She kept like asking me like, hey, do you want to? You should come back for the tournament. And I was like, I'm really an introvert, and I'm terrible at fighting games. She was like, you won't be the worst one. And I almost went. I should have gone. I feel like because she was really nice, but I think that could be a step in the right direction for GameStop, even though it might be too far gone to bring it back. I'm not sure. Dude, 2002. Okay. You definitely. You're gonna go through them all later. I had a buddy one time go through and find an old picture of me holding my little cousin and Photoshop his face very poorly on it. It was kind of creepy. It's probably on there, the picture that he did. My grandmother saw it at one point and she was like, yeah, I don't like that. That freaks me out. I was like, yeah, me too. Anyway. Let's see. This level cracks me up, dude. Go through. Ice Wolf, you can add me on Facebook, bro. Really, if you guys want to add me on Facebook, nothing really exciting goes on Facebook. All right, so I was watching this morning, and I thought to myself, wait, do you guys remember when people were like, you should get Super Mario Maker too? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not that good at Mario. This stresses me out more than Rainbow Six Siege. So the thing with Super Mario Maker is that in order to be able to like upload your level, you have to be able to beat it. This stresses me out beyond, dude. Hey, Shiva, what's up, man? No problem. No worries. Oh my gosh. I like, why did he hit that? Oh my gosh. Dude, that is unreal. Let's watch that again. This dude just kills it like it's nothing. It says with a tiny twist. Could you imagine you're like, you get your kid, you sit your kid down, you're like, hey, let's play Super Mario Maker. Oh, level 1-1? What in the first level ever in Mario? Oh, we can do this. How long would it take me to beat this level? I don't know that I would be able to beat this ever. Well, I don't know. You could eventually memorize the pattern. Oh my gosh. That's what it comes down to, honestly. Everybody say, hey, avocado ams. And Poppy in the background. Dude, no freaking way, dude. This doesn't look fun. This doesn't look fun to me at all, y'all, honestly. I mean, you have to... If you jump too high, you're dead. If you jump too short, you're dead. If you jump too far, you're dead. If you don't hit that block, you're probably dead for some reason. That's nasty. Hey. We'll ask her. Avocado. Dude, how do you spell avocado? How do you spell avocado? A-V-O-C. Avocado. Hey, Ice Wolfie said, when is the cooking stream? Hang on, I can't see you. You gotta squat. There you go. Wait. Oh crap! I didn't set up a thing. Here we go. Hey Shiva, thank you so much for the 5 bits, my dude. When am I cooking over Amber? When am I coming over? Dude, come down, dude. Anytime you're down this way, let us know. Wait, why didn't it pull that up? Hold on. Here's another Mario Maker level once this ad goes away. Also, I don't think I want to know when you're gonna cooking stream. With you? With me or just? I'm currently in Columbia, South Carolina. Anytime you're down, man, you're always welcome. I got a bed right here that my dog's made for you that you can sleep on anytime. What are they barking about? She said, you tell her when. All right, we'll do that. Maybe your next off day. That's what we'll do. Not Saturday. But like, huh? Next Thursday. Maybe. Maybe next Thursday. That could be fun. I've got enough cameras now we can set up. So, hey. Aw, oh my god. Thank you so much for hosting me on your channel. When I have a guest on, I turn my alerts off. When I don't have a guest on, it's fine to leave them on. Dog bark bark. True. They might want to sleep with you. Let's watch this level. Oh my god. I watch look at this dude. Look at this. The levels where you have to like, oh my gosh. The levels where you have to grab and throw stuff. Wait. Wait, what did he even hit right there? Look, oh my gosh. You have to hit the trampoline and you have to hit the ghost at the same time. There's no room for error here. First of all, I'm not that creative to make stuff like this, but I would never be able to finish this. I want to watch where he grabs the ghost again. Hey, thanks, Amigo. I appreciate it, man. Hope League of Legends has been treating you well. I'm stuck. Like, I've won one game in Silver 3. It's impossible for me. I'm having a hard time. I think I'm gonna switch positions. You got to change bounces. This part right here too. You can't touch those. What does he hit right there? Hang on. I think maybe the trampoline. Hang on. Oh yeah, you hit the trampoline off screen. Wow. That's insane, dude. Yeah, needless to say, everybody that told me to play Super Mario Maker, no, I can't play that. How many reshoots did this map get? Doesn't it tell you how many people downloaded it or how many people played it? I don't know if you guys know about girlfriend reviews, but if you guys watch her video on Super Mario Maker, it's so funny because like her boyfriend created a level. I don't know if this is true or not. Like, or if I think it is. Her boyfriend created a level. And oh, okay. So her boyfriend created a level. This guy commented on it and said that's doo-doo. And it was this guy. And then he played that guy's level until he could beat it. It was pretty funny. The blue rim with the gray backing. Oh, it's I got it when I was in Colorado. It's actually the Blue Moon logo. Oh, that's literally what I was just watching. Dude, I love girlfriend reviews. Every time she puts out or they put out a video, it's both of them. I try to watch it with Amber. I don't think she finds it as funny as I do. Clear rate 0.89%, and then he eventually does it. This one doesn't look. If you go back and watch this level, it doesn't look as bad as the ones we just watched, though. How would Amber review me? Hopefully very well. Hopefully she'd say I'm awesome. Last night I was talking to her about like streaming in general and how like I was having like, first of all, like I knew playing League of Legends was gonna be tough and how I just had a couple bad streams or whatever. Like not for two reasons. Number one, I thought the content wasn't good, but number two, like the viewership was down. I was telling her like, hey, like I was having a couple bad streams there. It got me really discouraged, and she was like, well, I don't think you should quit. You should definitely keep going. So it's really cool. The honest truth from her. Ams is like really like like in person she's not, but like in terms of like on stream and stuff she's kind of shy. She doesn't, like you saw her like right here. I was like, hey, you gotta bend down. She's like, I don't really want to. What? Ice Wolfie, what? Wait, do you know Dagum? She really is awesome. You know, if you watch her like Instagram videos at Avocado Ams, like she's really got like a cool personality that like people want to listen to, and she's really informed like on the stuff that she's doing, like like all the healthy living stuff. I'm just trying to get her more comfortable on camera. I'm not stopping her from streaming. I have another rig right here that she could use. I told her she should. I bought a new camera for us to both make YouTube videos and stuff. She's good. I mean, she's good as in like she would be entertaining to watch. I wouldn't say she's good at like she's better than me at Fortnite. That's what I was waiting on. I wouldn't say that. She did get 2 kills. No, I don't think she's better than me at All right, Max. She's better than me at Minecraft because I've never played it, but she has. All right, here's a full list of everything that's or most things that are going to be on Uplay.
Roam for no extra charge here.
What?
And even here.
Dude. It was literally muted. Why did it do that? You got more than 2? More than wait, what were you saying? I don't have ad block, dude. I'm so dumb. You got more than 2 what? Oh, 2 kills. You got 3, right? Yeah, you got 3 or 4. Because the first one we were... No, I don't have ad block. Ah, gosh. You got... Brexx exposed. I'm sorry. Y'all hear that? It's squeaky. I've got a new mic arm, but I can't use it with this microphone. I gotta wait till I get a new microphone. I don't... Okay, I'll download ad block today. Or I probably will forget. Just remind me. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude. All right, I'll get ad blocker. That's it. It was muted too, and it started playing. Hate that. Hate that. Anyway, just this list is pretty big. All the Might and Magics, that's cool. Far Cry's, Assassin's Creed, all the Prince of Persia games, which is really cool. All the Tom Clancy games, Rainbow Six. The cool thing about it is like Siege will come with like all the operators and stuff like that, which is, you know, for guys like I own Rainbow Six Siege thanks to Sleepy Bear, but I don't have all the I guess it doesn't matter because I don't really know about the game, but I want to play it. But it comes with all these. If they would do something like that with League of Legends, where you could like unlock, I mean, I've almost got all the champs. I've got like 5 champs I need. I should just buy them today. I think that's pretty cool. That's a pretty extensive list. $15 a month for all of these games, access to all these games. Like a lot of, you know, guys are going to this kind of model. You pay, the South Park games. Silent Hunter, I don't know what that game is, but if it was Silent Hill, that would be awesome. For access to all these games, which is really cool. One thing that like I was confused about though is like games like The Crew and The Crew 2. Like, are people still playing those games online? Like, are you still finding people like an online community play? I mean, I'm sure the offline game is fine too. Give me another Midnight Club. You want to get me back in the car game? Give me another Need for Speed Underground that is like the old ones where you can like free ride around, or give me another Midnight Club game. Midnight Club games were the best games. They were the first ones to really like maximize on that free driving mode. I would spend hours doing that. Anyway, welcome to we're actually chatting, dude. Every Wednesday morning it's from 10 a.m. to about 11:15 a.m. This is where we talk gaming news. Sometimes we have bigger topics, which is the plan in the future is to move like to like more of the having a guest on and talking about bigger topics. But on weeks that we don't have that, we'll talk gaming news and whatever else comes up. So anyway, if you want looking to drop $15 on the Uplay service when it comes out, I mean the list is huge. I mean it's interesting to me because like I'm not gonna go buy all the Assassin's Creed games, but I've there's been a part of me that wanted to play through them. I'm not gonna go back and buy all the Prince of Persia games, but I definitely want to play them. So I think this is cool. This is just something that I saw the list today and thought for $15 a month you can play every Assassin's Creed game. That's pretty crazy. Good morning, Ash, by the way. Get good. I wish, dude. I wish. How that could be fun if we did a co-stream where she's like streaming right here. I'm streaming right here, obviously. She's not sitting in the Game of Thrones chair. And we were doing something together. Black Order? Yes. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black Order or something like that. I can look at them now. All right. I got nothing else, chat. You guys got any questions or comments? Anything you guys want to talk about for a few minutes before we got to go for the day? Don't forget, I will be live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/BrexLive, right where you are right now. If you're watching on YouTube later, I won't. Well, this will be up before. Yeah, this will be up before. Hey, that's fine. Hey, if she wants to create a channel and take over, I try to get her to, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to get her to. I'm excited about this game. No, we're not breaking. It's Switch only, yeah. I finished my coffee. Oh, dude, why'd your Switch stop working? What game am I most hyped for? Are we Switch friends yet? I don't think so. I'll send you my cell phone number so we can definitely link up at TwitchCon. I'll send you my my Switch ID too, cause I gotta update my Switch today anyway. I haven't done that in a while. Game I'm most excited for is probably Pokemon or Link's Awakening. I'm really excited about Link's Awakening, the remake, the remaster, whatever, or Final Fantasy VIII remaster. All right, let me eliminate Link's Awakening. I'm excited about it, but not as much as Pokemon or Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VIII was my first one that I actually played. I watched somebody play 7. I actually played 8. I loved it. Never finished it. Carbuncle's my favorite. They're called GFs in that game, I think. Dude, daggum, I swear we're like the same person. They are putting them all on PC, and I will be getting them. Halo. If there was, I'll tell this story all the time. If there was a game that I was going to be super competitive in back in the day, it would have been Halo. Like, I was really great at it. Yeah, GFs, Guardian Forces. I liked it because of the gun blades, honestly. I thought Leon and the gun blades looked really cool. Wait, his name's not Leon, it's Squall. But they call him Leon in Kingdom Hearts. No, I like Squall, right? That's his name? Squall and Cypher? What was the girl's name? I can't remember a lot about it, but I'm excited about Final Fantasy VIII. So number one excited game, number one Rihanna. The number one game I'm excited about is Pokemon. Number two, like a close second, would be probably Final Fantasy VIII remake, and then Link's Awakening remake as well. I've got those on my calendar. I'm excited about Classic WoW, but I wouldn't say most excited. Wait, how do I go back to the heroes? I'm excited about this game too. This game should be really fun to play for a while. I'm excited. Obviously, Captain America is my favorite superhero. Star-Lord looks cool. Nightcrawler's cool. And the reason I think I'm excited about Nightcrawler is because, do you guys remember this game? This X-Men arcade game? Let's watch the video. Like, this X-Men arcade game was like the dopest thing when I was a kid. And like, I would always play Nightcrawler. This game was so fun. You don't have YouTube Premium? Is that a thing? No, I don't have it. They should give it to me. I'm a creator. They should give it to me. God, this game was so fun. I gotta close these ads. It's like old doo-doo brown Wolverine, dude. Wait, where's my mouse? I remember playing this for hours, man. Like, now for those of you that don't know what an arcade is, like, I remember going to the arcade and playing this game, along with the Simpsons game too. That game was fun too. I was hoping they would show Nightcrawler. They didn't. Oh no, it's right here. I know, dude. Sometimes I lose my cursor. Okay, you say? Are you saying you never do that? You do that. Everybody does. Everybody does. Ghost Rider. No one cares. Wait, did they put more people on this list today? They changed this around. Last night, Ghost Rider was like over here. I think they added someone today. Who is Crystal? Who's Crystal? I don't know who this is. Yeah, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Venom. I'm excited about Captain I'm excited about the Miles Spider-Man. I think he looks cool. And Nightcrawler will be fun. And they've got DLC planned already. Is this a game that is going to make it to like seasons of DLC? I don't know. Yep, I need to watch it, by the way. Maybe I'll watch it today. Ams has to go to work at like 2:45, so maybe I'll watch it today. I need to finish Love, Death, and Robots too. I like that a lot. Also, I wish they didn't combine Rocket and Groot. I wish they made them two different characters. I mean, it's cool, but I kind of just want to be little Rocket running around, you know? Anyway, so this is what I'll be playing Friday. Oh, tonight on stream, let me tell you guys. Tonight on stream, I'll be playing Limbo. So if you guys, I know everybody hates the Epic Game Store, but if you have the Epic Game Store and you're not fundamentally opposed to it, you can play. Where is it, by the way? Oh, I can use my Stream Deck to open it. You can play Limbo for free for a week, which is a really cool indie game that I've never played, but I've watched a lot of videos on it. I'm super excited about it. So it's kind of a dark. It's hard to explain. It's kind of like a dark. Wait, it's tomorrow. No, I thought it was today. It's tomorrow. So it's like a dark indie puzzle game. I've never played it, but I've watched a lot of videos on it and always wanted to play it, and now it's going to be free to play for a week. But it doesn't come out until tomorrow, like for free on the Epic Game Store. So I thought it was today. That changes everything. I don't know what I'm playing on stream tonight now. So we'll find out. We'll find out tonight at 8. My bad, y'all. Dang it. PUBG? Oh, yeah, maybe PUBG. That might be fun. Running simulator? What is the messenger? What is the messenger? Is this what you're playing? Oh, this looks awesome. Hold on. Star Trek Online? No, I'm not there yet. IRL stream a Limbo game? No. There's nothing for me to IRL stream today. The Messenger. This looks cool. This looks awesome, by the way. It reminds me a little bit of Ninja Gaiden. This looks cool. I've never played Warframe. Okay, that makes sense. So it's okay. So I'm watching the video. It looks insanely hard. So they got two things from Ninja Gaiden. It's a ninja and it's extremely hard, right? I haven't played in a long time. If I got Division 2, I'd be at the beginning, so I'd be so far behind. Did you finish Eagle Island? Was it Eagle Island? No. Yeah, Eagle Island. You haven't finished it yet? That game looks cool too. The like animation of that looks so cool to me. I love it. See what else is out there. I'll look on Steam. I'll find something. It's 11:18. I've actually got to go. I promised Ams that I would do. She's doing this workout thing. That's like 21 days straight. I promised her that I would do that with her. So that's what we have to do now. After I go drink some water. I might be. I thought I was playing Limbo tonight, so tonight's gonna be a little off, but. And then Marvel Ultimate Alliance on. So I'll play Limbo Thursday. I'll play Marvel Ultimate Alliance on Friday. I'm looking to kind of maybe play more indie games. I'm not really sure. I need to find 6 weeks. So 7, 14, 21, 42 days. Anyway, I'm looking for more games for sure. That's gonna do it for coffee with Brexx this morning. Switch games. I just don't have anything on Switch I want to play on stream right now. Rate us? Okay. Yeah, there's 15 of us. Where do y'all want to go? Let me see if I've got anybody streaming right now. I mean, I don't. Do you have a channel in mind? Is there any? Do you guys have any friends that are streaming? Y'all, we can go to. Pick someone good, or I'm gonna take back all my biddies. Wait, I don't think you can. But I don't. Ladies' choice. I don't really know where to go. Let's look for somebody with 0 viewers. That's playing. Maybe Fortnite. I mean, we play a lot of Fortnite. All right, Ash, have a good day, man. Let's find somebody with 0 viewers. Good day, Brexx. I thought you were mad at me. Let's see. Let's find somebody with 0 viewers playing Fortnite. Can I make sure it's in English so we can talk to them? I'm looking. If you guys find somebody pro Fortnite streams, I don't know. No, probably not. And somebody with a cam. No, that guy's in French. Let me say this to you. You don't think that exists? Yeah, I'm scrolling through the directory. I don't see anything that matches our criteria. This guy has a camera on his... Playing with what? Oh, playing with followers. He's got a cam on his keyboard. Reruns? No. Nobody wants to watch a rerun, right? Does anybody watch reruns? Duos with... let's see. I just don't see anybody that meets our criteria. Oh, here. Nope. Dang it. French. Why? There's so many French players right now. No offense. Like, I took French. Oh, here. I found one. Well, no, it doesn't have to be Fortnite, but I just assume, like, you know, I've got, I play Fortnite. And honestly, tonight, since I can't play Limbo, I'll probably play Fortnite or PUBG or something like that. We'll host a guy. Oh, the new shotgun's out. There's a new update. All right, so this guy's name is Voids00. Let's see, make sure he's English.
And then the one I just did from my
Yeah, he's speaking English.
My goal is
0 viewers, so yeah, we'll raid this guy. We'll hang out in his chat for a few minutes. This is gonna be kind of cool. Let's see. If you're watching on YouTube, this is where the VOD will end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and listening to Coffee with Brexx. After the fact on YouTube, I'm about to send my channel over, and we're gonna raid this guy with 0 viewers, and hopefully we'll make his day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. For those of you here on Twitch, I think I just typed /raid and then his thing, right? Cool. Hey, thank you guys so much for being here this morning. This was a really great episode. We got to talk about some gaming news and stuff. Remember, if you guys have any topics that you would like to talk about, or you anything that you would like to talk about, or if you would like to be a guest on Coffee with Brexx, I know me and Dagam are trying to make that happen as well. Definitely let me know. I see this talk show / podcast moving in a completely different direction in the future. System 32 deleted. All right. Oh, I thought I hit enter. Okay, I'm gonna rate this guy's name is Voids with Z's and zeros, and it looks like Mr. Beast donated $1 to him. Anyway, we'll rate him and we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. I'm gonna hit you guys with the ending screen. Dagam, Shiva, Ash, Z-Rock. I can't thank all you guys because there were so many people here today. This was an incredible morning stream. Thank you guys so much for being here and listening to what I have to say. You guys are truly the best. I'll see you guys over in this guy's channel in just a second. Okay, love you all, and I'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock.